Welcome.
Yoikoso.
Witam we
Bienvenidos.
Creating the path to better health. Karibu.
Velkommen.
Добре дошли.
Добре дойдох.
Rigtig hjertelig velkommen.
Bem-vindo. Velkommen.
Bienvenidos.
Creating the path to better health.
Hi, everyone. It's Tony.
Hello, everybody. It's Heinrika.
As people who suffer from HAE or take care of a loved one that has the condition, we know there is something very special about our community. While HAE has given all of us firsthand experience with adversity, our HAE international friends throughout the globe never fail to find a positive approach to dealing with difficult situations. And it is your spirit that inspired a solution to overcome the cancellation of the 2020 HAE Global Conference due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the general global shutdown. We'll all miss having that unique opportunity to meet in person, but we've come up with a way to bring the community together and offer many of the features planned for the global conference. So welcome HAEi friends to the 2020 HAE Virtual Global Conference. Now, on a sad note, this event is dedicated to the memory of Professor Marco Ciccardi from Italy. We are still mourning the untimely passing of a true giant in the medical and scientific HAE circles and the driving force behind setting up HAE International. All of us as patients and caregivers have directly benefited from Professor Ciccardi's lifelong dedication to the HAE community. We feel a deep sense of loss, but we'll never forget this brilliant, dedicated, and incredibly kind visionary. We honor the memory of a special man who spent his life conducting research and providing clinical care that has dramatically improved HAE patient quality of life. And now I'll turn it over to Heinrika, who will share the conference agenda and how you can access the various conference sessions.
Thank you, Tony. Every other year for the past decade, the global HAE community has been coming together for our global conferences. And all of us have come to appreciate and look forward to networking with and learning from our fellow advocates, the medical scientific community, and the pharmaceutical companies that manufacture HAE medicines. While COVID-19 prevents us from meeting in person, the can-do spirit of the HAE global community has inspired transforming the global conference into an exciting virtual event. So what do you need to do in order to participate in this virtual conference? There is one website address that you should remember, namely www.haei.org/GC2020. On this website, you will find the virtual conference video sessions as they get released. There will be several great sessions for you to watch over the 2 main conference days. We'll start out with a presentation of our regional patient advocates. Here you will find both an introduction to each of our 7 RPAs, we call that Get to Know Your RPA, as well as a video session where various topics are discussed with the RPAs. You will also find a Q&A session with our Chief Medical Advisor, Professor Marcus Maurer. Here he will explain further details about the exciting initiative establishing the Angioedema Centers of Reference and Excellence, also known as ACARE. Our youngsters community, the future of HAEi, will share some of their key projects and activities. We are delighted to have both Professor Mark Rydell from the US and Professor Markus Markel from Germany joining us. Professor Rydell will talk about HAE symptom recognition, diagnosis, and current treatments, while Professor Markel will speak about monitoring the HAE treatment plan, patient quality of life, as well as future therapies and research. Normally, when we gather at the global conferences, we know that patients and caregivers always take time to visit the pharmaceutical company exhibits. Therefore, we will take you on a virtual exhibit visit to all of our generous supporters for the global conference. There will be a video session available from each of our pharma supporters. You will also find some interesting and fun videos that 1. Tell the story of HAEi, 2. Introduce the Regional Patient Advocacy Program, which is the backbone of HAEi, 3. An amusing game show production where RPAs address the issue Never Have I Ever, and 4. An overview of the HAEi Global Access Program. All video sessions will run from our conference website, but they will also be linked to from our various communication channels, including social media. So Tony, that was an overview of the virtual conference.
Well, thanks, Henrik. This is very exciting. And now I'd like to introduce HAEi's Chief Medical Advisor, Professor Marcus Maurer, to say a few words about the 2020 HAE Virtual Global Conference.
Dear hereditary angioedema patients, colleagues, friends, partners, a very warm hello and welcome from Berlin. And to the 2020 HAEI Global Conference, Virtual Global Conference. You all know that we were very much looking forward to having this conference here in my home country in Germany. Now we're excited to have this as a virtual conference, a great way for us to connect and to stay in touch. It is truly unique how in hereditary angioedema, we have built this community, networks that help us to better understand this disease and to provide better solutions. And this is what this virtual conference is all about. So I welcome you and I encourage you to take part in this. I'm especially happy that this conference is dedicated to the memory of Mark Riccicardi, a friend of this community, a passionate physician, a driver of research and advocacy in hereditary angioedema. Marco, we miss you. This conference is for you. So I encourage all of you to participate and enjoy this conference. See you all there. Until then, stay safe, be well, goodbye.
And with that, we officially open the 2020 HAE Virtual Global Conference. Let's get together virtually and let's have some fun.